Many games in row racing come and go, with many being great games and many being terrible. But I have never seen a game so bad, but so successful. This is Apex Motorsport 2. The reason I wanted to make this video is because Half F1 made a video talking about why this game is successful, and after my controversial RFA video, I wanted to talk about a different kind of game, like Apex Motorsport 2. So what warranted them having over 100 active players? So let's look at their promotional material. As in their first video about the game, they utilised Monza in the dark, which wasn't a good idea, and they showed us a Formula 1 car. In their next video, they showcased a car spawner. It looks very basic, but it's alright. Then we saw them working on the game, I guess. Then they posted a trailer, and after that, silence. Not only were they silent after that, but it also didn't get any views. So that doesn't answer why this game could be popular. What about the menu? Well, it's got a lot of stuff such as events, store help and changelog, but really the only useful thing is practice. What about track selection? Well, they've got a load of variety in tracks from the high banks of Daytona to the endurance of Le Mans. What about the cars? They have go-kart, Road B, Road A, Track, Superbike, GT3, GTE, GT1, LMP 900, Group C, V8 Formula, 2023 Formula, Prototype, Le Mans Hypercar, Le Mans 1. Oh my god, that's a handful. After all that, you'd think that this is a good game, but there's a problem. In the notes itself, it says that all the tracks and cars are either original or heavily modified. But all these tracks and the cars are either stolen or free models. So this Bathurst in AM2 is almost exactly the same as the one in V8 Supercars. And these aren't allegations. Here's proof that the cars are either from Toolbox or Assetto Corsa. And you know what? Here are the tracks. Le Mans is from the Toolbox or Assetto Corsa. So is Spa. And here is the owner confirming that they are in fact not original. Here you go. It's also noteworthy that the original Apex Motorsport got taken down because of a DMCA claim by Roblox. But after all that, you could still make a good game. Oh, they went wrong. But before we do that, we have to take a little break because this video is sponsored by Dilly's Studio, the official sponsor of the Row Racing YouTuber Championship and the developers of World of Cups. There are many great games with graphics and handling being sublime, but nothing competes to Dilly Studios' own World of Cups. The graphics just look amazing for what it's become so far, and the handling is great too. I played this game for so long, and the handling is genuinely fun and makes you feel confident. But the game can still be challenging, and it even catches me out at times. Once it releases, I assure you that this game is going to be amazing. So why don't you take a look at Dilly Studio and try out World of Cups. Thank you Dilly Studio for sponsoring this video. Back to the show. Like I said before, this game could be good, but they made the handling so goddamn awful. It genuinely feels horrible. It feels like RFA's lockup system but 1,000 times worse. If understeer was a fuel source, this game could send the next rocket to Mars. It feels like the exact opposite of Daytona Arcade. So understeery. But it's fine, just watch the Lowe's hairpin at Monaco. Spa-Francorchamps. Monza. Nürburgring. Look, if your game can't even spawn in a track, your game is so wrong. And that's not the only problem. For mobile, you literally can't spawn in the motorbike due to compatibility issues. What are you on about? Compatibility issues. A motorbike. A fucking motorbike. I hope Ion Apex Racing doesn't have the same problem, as it would genuinely kill the game. So, we have bad handling in a game, unoriginal tracks, unoriginal cars, motorbikes that won't even spawn, and a track that won't spawn either. At this point, I was lost. I can't find out a single reason why this game would even be remotely successful. So, I had to ask you guys. I asked you guys why this game is popular, and I was immediately met with a response. An anonymous user said, "You can get investors, sometimes YouTubers, but mostly people with deep pockets. They will spend around 10,000 to 50,000 or sometimes even more Robux on banner ads in Roblox. A lot of children will see that and click on it, eventually coming to Apex Motorsport 2. A portion of the revenue they get from the ads will go back to get more ads, and the rest will pocket the money. I don't know any other way some game can get this popular, especially with no YouTuber intervention." And you know what? It makes sense. Until Harv F1 made the video, no YouTuber made a video on Apex Motorsport 2. By now it's obvious that I think this game is god awful, and I don't know any other way why there would be 135 active players. Driving feels weird, a motorbike won't spawn on my phone, a track won't bloody spawn, and to make it even worse, there's a contact system. If there was a race mode, it would be handy, but unfortunately, there's only practice mode, making this just super annoying. And it's sad because when it comes to cars and tracks, this game makes Elden Ring look like Need for Speed Unbound. And yet they manage to fuck it up. This game should definitely not be successful at all. And I'm glad that most road racing games know this and that, well, they are pushing in the opposite direction. With more innovation comes better games and overall a better experience for the player. So, why don't we forget this game? Because when it comes to bad games, this is one of them. Because road racing can't be like Apex Motorsport 2. We have to be more innovative for a better future.